Hey everyone, welcome to UNIQUEWAYS with Thomas Girard, a more than audio podcast. We're here in the Canby Village podcast recording studio with a really great guest. She's editor-in-chief at Wu Publication, which is a leading student-run publication with a circulation of hundreds of copies per issue. She's overseeing the entire editorial process from concept to completion. Please join me in welcoming Anne Seol. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Hi everyone, I'm Anne. As Thomas mentioned, I'm an editor-in-chief at Wu Publication for now, and also in my final year in Girard as a communication designer student.
Great. So you kind of just answered it, but the first question is, tell me a little bit more about yourself. What do you do?
So I did a little bit of introduction already, but I'm in my final year. I'm working on my capstone project, and also for the fall issue for Wu Publication. Very excited. A lot of responsibilities, but I'm working with my team, and it's going great so far. Very excited.
Cool.
Yes.
So question 2, what's a key piece of knowledge that makes you different?
So I did this podcast last year, I think, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's the same. It'll be the same answer.
Yeah.
I have this belief as a Christian. I know God, and I think it's a big piece of knowledge that you could know that changes your whole life. Which is, there's nothing to worry about, and that there's gonna be a way, even if the whole situation is pretty shit. There's gonna be a way, and just see the whole world kind of more positive way. You know how to be more grateful. You know how to be more considerate about everything. So yeah, I would say that.
Perfect. Okay. So 3, why this of all things? Why do you do what you do?
Why this of all things? Because it's like just the biggest part in my life. I overseen a lot about this because it's just always there, but when I just trace back in my life, it's just like a big factor in my life that kind of, how to perceive the world. It just makes it way better because, if something bad happened, I'll just think like, oh, maybe, God has another plan, or it's a plan, it's a part of plan. And maybe God wants me to know something through this or something like that. And I don't know how to answer to why do you what you do? But
You just do it. That's cool. Okay, so on the audio podcast, we always say that people struggle with this question, and the question is, what does your future look like?
Ooh, okay. I'm kind of excited for this question, actually. I honestly don't think about career-wise. I mean, I do have a rough plan, but I want to be an art director, but besides that, besides a profession, besides a work or career, I want to be a person that who can tell their ideas and be assertive but nice. And I want to be a person who can influence people in a good way, which is the people like me right now, which is trying to be assertive, but they can't. But they have ideas in themselves, but they can't express themselves because something's blocking them, or kind of the afraid of something, reactions or something like that. So I want to be a person who can encourage people to share their ideas more and just influence in a good way.
Great. So 5 has come to be the question that's unique for this show, and it's about location. So the question is, let's talk about location. How does the notion of place play into what you do?
I'm very excited also because it's especially after I just got back from Germany a month ago. I did my exchange program there, and I still do think about a lot about the place. But every single time I go back, it's not about the place. It's more the people there. And on my way, I was also texting all my friends that I met from German exchange program. Yeah, I keep thinking about like place is just a setting, and people are the one who makes the place. And like if I think about it, do I miss Germany? Yeah, but not the place. Like I miss the people more, and like the people who make the space. Yeah, and I think there's no space, there's no place that without people. Yeah, like people are the one who make the place. Yeah.
That's well put. So let's rewind here. So you're starting from the beginning. What advice do you give your former younger self?
I'm pretty young, I think, to answer this question. But yeah, I kind of want to talk about this with you, Thomas.
Sure, yeah.
Have you ever thought about
advice I would give to myself? Yeah, that's a good one. Probably do as I did, which was like follow my passions and let money kind of fall into place separate from that. There are times in my life where I've questioned that, but I probably would say to my younger self that if you're ever questioning it, don't worry about it, just follow your passions.
Is that why you kind of created this question? Like, is that where
it's possible? I'm not sure. Yeah, a lot
I'm not trying to make you
no, it's true. Probably a lot of these questions are created for myself, and then to see them mirrored in other people is really interesting.
That's what I also thought, so I kind of wanted to
Okay.
listen to you.
Yeah.
But I think I used to be a really different person when I was young. I was above assertive. I had to do stuff that I wanted that to be in a way that I want to be. Very controlling, and everyone needs to listen to me. Like I'll be like, I'm talking, guys. Everyone focus on me. But right now it's like a completely opposite. I don't want to be, pushy. I don't want to be. I think something is kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm old now, but sometimes I miss that traits of myself, like being assertive and being more like confident and like, oh, I can't do this and I can't do this, and I know that I'm right, something like that, but sorry, it's going a little off.
That's good.
But former self, maybe I need to bring my formal self right now a little bit more, like being more like, yes, I got this, just follow me, guys, because I'm also right now an editor-in-chief at Girard, so I'll be like, for that. So I'll give like a advice for myself right now than for myself.
Great. So a day in your life, what's a day in your life then?
So it's a little boring because I'm at school like 24/7 right now, but it's super fun. But if I had to describe like the whole flow of my day, I wake up, which is interesting now because after Germany, it's different. I used to struggle a lot just waking up because I think that I had this ideas of like, oh my god, I need to wake up at this time and I need to get ready and I need to do these stuff today and I don't want to leave my bed. But I don't know what exactly happened, but after Germany, I'm like, I can just wake up. So I think what's changed is right now I just think about the next step, just like wake up in the morning, not like, oh, I need to do this, I need to think about this, I need to get ready, like not those kind of stuff, but like wake up in the morning. It's morning, let's wake up, and I wake up. So nowadays I wake up without any pain, any thoughts that kind of make me stress. So I wake up great these days. I wake up, the first thing that I do is just rush to the bathroom and brush my teeth because that makes me feel way better. And I get ready and then go out. Oh, before going out, I say hi and good morning to my landlord's grandpa. Yeah, he's always there. And I go to school, spend like maybe 10 hours there, but it's fun because I don't know why, but I just wander around a lot in the school, just like running around. And we got a little space for Wu publication.
Okay.
We had a little office, so I go there and I work mainly. And we had a little radio space, like a really cute music space that's attached to Wu publication office. So, and last week I learned how to DJ, how to mix music a bit. I haven't tried it yet, but I think that's gonna be added into my daily routine maybe. And yeah, just saying hi to everyone that I see and like talk. And kind of bitching about, I don't know if I can say this, but sorry, or like how our graph project could be bad, but also like very productive, constructive talk, conversations with everyone, and yeah, just having fun. And sometimes I go to swimming because I recently started learning how to swim. So swimming, gymming sometimes, and I try to enjoy a lot, like enjoy my life a lot, which is I learned from Germany that they work really hard and they play really hard, which is I was a person that like neither, like you never play hard but you never work hard, there's not like a clear line. Always like I have this stress, like I need to work, so I can't play, but I still can't work because I'm so stressed about the idea that I have, that I need to work hard. But I learned that, so I sometimes just like, you know what, I'm done for today, I'm going to the beach, or I'm going to a walk, or I'm going to a little adventure to downtown, or something like that. So
I don't remember your response from the audio podcast, but it sounds like Germany made things really shift for your day-to-day life.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool, okay. So 8 is around lifelong learning. It's a popular topic. How do you stay up to date?
So this was a little tricky question for me, so I thought about it. But I think I'm young, but I do believe that I have a grandma soul inside, which is funny because I never got interacted with my grandparents a lot, but I always go back in time. Like I like old music, I like old stuff. I always go back to my like a photo book that my mom had made, like when I was a baby. I go back and like when my mom was young, or the letters that she received, like old things. I love the way that analog works. So ironically, like keeping myself up to date is going back to the old. So it's interesting because you see you see the events or the things that happened way before you existed, and you kind of see, it's very interesting if you do that. You're like, this world was existing before I existed, and that kind of made me think about today's life, which is, you could be more grateful, of course, but more like the way that you see today is different because you know what happened before, and maybe you could know what's gonna happen, so on. So going back to the old times, it's how to keep myself up to date.
That ties exactly into the next question, which is about tools and about your use of digital and analog tools. Do you use both?
I use both, so I started to use a lot of AI tools, which is like a Lovable or Perplexity, that kind of more like a structural tool, which is like you can prompt your ideas and they'll code for you, so you can have like a preview or like a rough version of your website or your app or something like that. But I do go a lot back to like old things. It necessarily doesn't need to be a tool, but like letters or photos. I go back to times a lot, and I found that out that people are not really that interested in that kind of stuff because I'm only the one in my family who's like keeping all the stuff and like, look at this, and my mom would be like, I completely forgot that that existed, and I, you know, like, they don't care. It's not in a bad way, but it's just so easy to forget. So yeah, it's totally different things, AI tool and photos and letters, old things, but yeah, I do keep those two. I don't want to be just focused on one side. I want to be, keep up to date, but with like a reason.
I'm also really interested in the relationship between AI and using AI tools, and then using like tactile tools or analog tools, and then just having that be the pair. I think that may be a future of sorts. Yeah. So where are we here? Work-life balance, life-work balance. How do you deal with that?
I think last time I told that I was working on it. I'm still working on it.
You're working on it. Okay.
I'm trying to figure it out. But now, this big role of editor-in-chief, I did not actually know what's the editor-in-chief, what's the roles for that, but you know, I'm learning everything right now. Like, you need to do budgeting, you need to do planning, you also need to do creative directions, you need to check on people, you need to care everything. So my main focus right now is a publication. But I do have a capstone project, and I do have a life. So I'm trying to juggle it, but one thing dangerous about mobile publication is it's so fun. So you want to put like a whole time of your life to there. So I've been not working, like I didn't get a chance to work on my capstone project, which is I'm doing it right now, but
we'll edit that out.
Exactly. Thank you. But yeah, my life and WoW publication, like that work balance is great, but there's no school right now, so I need to, you know, have a little like a space for school. So I'm working on it. But sorry.
That's great.
But like I said, I learned when I'm in Germany that like work hard, play hard, clear mind. That really helped me to you know keep myself up, not just work, but as a person.
Great. Okay. If you weren't doing what you do now, what might you be doing?
I think I said I'll be a mathematician class package, but I thought about it and I was like, there's no way that I'll be a mathematician. I'm interested, but maybe not. But I'd say either writer or I might try actually a singer. I'm not a good singer, but I love singing. I think like singing is such an intimate thing. I can't sing in front of people, but I would love to make a song and just upload on like SoundCloud or on internet, something like that. And a writer is actually because I love writing. I used to love writing when I was young. I love to read and write, but not in English, in Korean. I think it's also because the language for Korean is very intimate. It's very delicate. Just like putting one word at the end could make the whole thing different. There's so many ways to describe things, and there's so many ways to describe your feelings, emotions especially. Which is, for me personally, I don't find that in English, how to describe your feelings. So yeah, I love to talk about languages and those kind of relationships. So I can talk with this for like 2 hours, but yeah, I'd love to be a writer just because of that reasons. And yeah, language is such an interesting field.
Great. And what would you not like to do with your career?
Sorry, what was the question again?
What would you not like to do with your career?
My career? Like repeating stuff. I just hate it. I don't know why. I try to make myself to love something repeating works, but I just can't do anything that's just repetitive. Yeah, but any field that's like kind of repetitive, I can't do. I always want to try new stuff. If I do like a project A, I need to do something totally different or different. Like I can't do something same because I get bored easily. I think I said this last podcast, but yeah.
Great. And a word, quote, or sentence? Do you have a favorite?
I thought about it and it's so hard. It's the most hardest question for me. Thomas, do you have any for you?
Jeez.
Sorry.
It's a tough one. I'm not sure if I do. Not at the moment, I guess. Maybe.
Like, are you more like an action person or more like a linguistic person?
Yeah, there are words I use. I used to use, especially in my academic work. So accoutrements, I really like that word.
Ooh, what's that?
It's like the bits and pieces that surround a main idea. There are modalities, I like that word. So shifting between, like, for example, in UX, between sticky notes and index cards and using those two as different modalities, I like that word. There are a few.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Favorite word. I feel like for me, I can't be that academic. I think I'm a more like an action person, like hugging, but like all the favorite words I say, it's inappropriate in a way. Like a cute, like for example, like the cute way to say like address a butt or something like that. I could call someone as that, but yeah, it's really hard for me too. But it should be in Korean though for me if I have one.
I see.
Yeah.
And a least favorite word?
Least favorite. It is what it is. Or yeah, like something that like you could still try it, but like that could be like, no, it's fine. It is what it is. It's sometimes a good sentence. It's helping you a lot because maybe you tried your best, but in the case that when people could have tried more, but they're like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, that makes me sad. Yeah. Do you have your least favorite word, quote, sentence, or any situation maybe?
I don't like the word cringe.
Cringe.
And I just feel like it just triggers too many stereotypes and assumptions, and I don't like that word.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because like, you can just call anything cringe, right? And I felt also like in some situations, like if I'm in a different friends group, the level, like the standard for cringe is so different, which is interesting because in friends group A, maybe we're fine, but then someone calls something cringe. But to friends group B, it's not cringe at all. But something else is cringe. And then that kind of makes me think about like then what should people do? Like if I'm not blaming them, but like it's so different that people think of what's cool or what's not cool. Yeah, but there's something to think about. But that's a great one. Yeah.
Great. And you're choosing one word to describe yourself. What word?
It's so difficult. Undefined. I don't know. It's because I don't remember what I said last time, but I'm always in the middle for something. I'm a middle man, not in that way, but like if there's an A and B, then I say, oh, there's a good parts of A and there's a good parts of B too. I could never. I usually don't go like, oh, A is way better. If it's not reasonable that much, that makes sense. If it's like 100%, then I'll say that like A is better. But if it's like, I always think like there's like a 70, I don't know, 55% of good at part B, 55% of good in part A, which is, it's great, but sometimes it's really hard because like when you're deciding like a restaurant with your friends or something, if they ask me, they'll hate me because I'll be like, I think this is good, but wait, the pasta looks good, but the atmosphere of this place looks good, something like that. So maybe, I don't know, I have like I don't have any perfect word for that, but yeah, like I want to say undecisive because I don't like that word. Oh, I could say that for the least favorite. But yeah, yeah. What about you, Thomas? I wanna.
You know, the popular answer is a good answer. People just say curious.
Curious.
Yeah, and that's. I mean, there should be like many words that are synonyms for curious.
Yeah.
I feel like so you could talk about the nuance about it, but I think curious is a good answer for that.
Curious. So, do you get a lot of questions for like the things that you see or the things that you think?
I probably just stole curious from other guests who answered that question that way. But I think curiosity is what propels you forward, and otherwise you kind of get stuck. So I think curiosity is necessary in a way. Maybe that's why.
Do you try to be?
Do I try to be?
Yeah.
I think I'm naturally curious. I think every day at some point I'll have some kind of inspiration based on curiosity that will drive me towards something, and it's not always a good thing. You know, sometimes you get driven towards like you get driven in a way that you shouldn't go down that path. But I just get like inspired or motivated or curious. I get curious.
That makes a lot of sense because, you know, I'm looking at the questions that you made, and that literally shows you that you're curious. Yeah.
Great. Okay. What keeps you up at night?
So good thing I learned again is learned or changed. I don't stay up all night anymore. I used to be a lot because of like, you know, thoughts past weird ideas, but if I stay up all night, then that would be because either deadline or like really silly ideas, but that I think it's so cool that I need to work on this.
Okay, final stretch. What's the dream you're chasing?
Ooh, big question. Dream. Like I said, I want to be an art director, but like not specifically like, oh, I need to do this in my career, blah blah blah. This, but more like stress-free. But I want to be a person who could, you know, spread like God's joy or the joy or happiness or this kind of good feelings that God fulfills me through my work. Like I'm not a great person I'm not a great talker, as you guys can see. So I would rather express myself and give the messages through my work. So it doesn't have to be necessarily about like spreading God's word, but like more like just making people happy if they see my work, then like, oh, the colors are so bright, that kind of makes me feel better, or you know, if the colors are so pretty, that makes my eyes or my heart, you know, feel better, or like something like that. So that would be my dream. I want to be a person who are capable of making others feel better and influence them in a good way.
Reminds me of the word of manifestation, like manifest things, make things happen that weren't there yet. What inspires you?
So many things. I think I get inspired a lot from like interactions and among people. Just a little talks, or even like just walking on the street and looking at like a maybe grandpa and a dog walking, that inspires me. I think all about people more than just like looking at a cool graphic. That's also inspirational,
Right.
but yeah, if you just look at how people interact with each other, it's so different. There's so many humans in the world, and if you look close to each one, it's so different but so beautiful, and like the way they communicate is so different, but it works in a different ways, and it's interesting to just observe that. So I'd say people and interactions. Yeah.
Great. So last couple here, any advice you'd like to share?
You're doing great. Don't be sad too much. Yeah, like I think just trust yourself more. Yeah, like I see a lot of people who's way above capable, but they always just question themselves, can I do it, or I don't think I can do it. Which is, I'll bring my boss's Ziggy's from Lynn, Ziggy's advice, or something like she was just saying, what always stays in my mind. Fake it till you make it. Yeah, just start it. If you have any ideas, don't just wait to be more perfect, and like don't wait to the level that you feel that you're ready. Just start, because I think you're ready already. Like you don't need to wait. So
I had an appearance on a podcast recently, and I said that exact same thing. I was like, the worst thing is like the inertia. It's like, and the host said the same thing. He talked about skydiving with someone, and he's like, when they say jump, you have to jump. If you don't jump, it's like the anxiety is overwhelming. So
I think exactly. I think the same way.
Yeah. Okay, and 20, how can our listeners keep tabs on you, and what's our call to action?
So I'm mostly on media. I made my new account for design work, archiving my design works, and on Instagram, that's on. It sounds creative Sue, but it's actually with K. So kr.tif.sue, which is like a little pun, because KR Korean and creative Sue, which is my name in Korean.
Cool.
One of the letters are Sue. So that, and also we're running Wo Publications Instagram account. So yeah, that would be the fastest and like the most up-to-date updates, because we're making all the contents every week and trying to promote stuff, and try to get ready and spread the word that we're launching soon. So Will Publication and my design account.
Great.
Will be the,
Okay, well, it's so great to be in the studio, like as we're talking about, when you're with a person and you're actually there and speaking. It's so
amazing.
different than anything else, and that's what this this helped us do. So thank you for coming to the studio.
Thank you so much for having me. I love to do another one, which is I would ask those questions to you. Just because, like I said, I'm interested in interactions, and I love to hear more about you.
Absolutely. Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.